Hello friends, Namaste. Welcome to the second session of the course Travel and Tourism Management. In the Constituents of the tourism industry, it tells about the various parts of tourism industry. As you recall or remember, in the first session I have said that tourism as a product has the core element of attraction, the destination, as the core product. But it is incomplete without the assembling of the other industry product. That is, a tourist requires an hotel or a guest house or inn or a villa to stay. That is the accommodation. He requires or she requires a mode of transportation to travel to the destination. So that is, it could be roadways, railways, airways, or through seaways. That is the transportation accessibility. The other elements are the activities involved in that place. A tourist visits a place for the various purposes which was described in the earlier session, that is for business, for leisure, for visiting friends and relatives, for education, for religious. They require some activities when they go to a place for a purpose. So those activities also constitute the tourism industry. And the next part is the amenities. What type of facilities are provided to the tourist when they visit a destination? Amenities could be the internet facility, the telecommunication facility, the ATM facilities, banking facilities, good parking facilities. So it could be the elaborative list of amenities which are associated with the tourism product. So here we can see it is describing that tourism industry is being classified into two broad categories or two sectors which constitutes the tourism industry. One is the primary constituents and the other one is the secondary constituents. Just for understanding, if I say that imagine you are visiting to the place Statue of Liberty. So what are the other industries you will get yourself associated to go to that destination, Statue of Liberty? You require flight to travel, you require stay arrangements, you will be looking for other activities to get involved to visit USA, and then you will try to think about some activities, what you will do there when you go and visit. So these are the other secondary constituents of the tourism industry. So this is just to make yourself imagine what are the other products which are involved in the tourism industry. So here it is being said: hotels, attractions, guides, shops, local transport. Others which are encountered en route like customs, transport, foreign exchange, money changers. So this is also that comes under amenities. And even while others are available at the place of origin of the journey, such as the consulate for visa and travel agents. So all these components, all these parts constitutes the tourism industry. So this is the simplest way of describing and making you understand the two constituents of the tourism industry. In blue you can see the primary constituents, and the other one which are highlighted is the secondary constituent. So here we will quickly understand the primary constituents. Primary constituents are which provides the basic services to complete the tourism product. So if we say attraction is the main core product, to visit a destination, the attraction, we require transport industry, which is the primary constituents. In my next session, I will be explaining in detail about the transport industry. Then accommodation. So the stay arrangements, any sort of stay arrangements, whether it is a lodge, hotel, villas, inns, homestays, comes under accommodation category. Food and catering is also under the primary constituents. Without food and catering services, the tourist will be empty stomach. So a tourist requires good food and catering services when he travels to a place. They'll looking for known restaurants, known hotels to have good food when they plan for a visit to any destination. And intermediaries are the associating body which makes your travel to a destination easy by providing you the required services, the formalities to go and visit a particular place. So the travel agents, the tour operators, guides, escorts, and all tourism organization. So thus in this particular class we will be discussing about various tourism organizations which are useful to develop the tourism industries. Now discussing about the secondary constituents. The secondary constituents comes under the amenities and activities category, like shops and state emporiums, which gives us the tourist the feeling of some satisfaction when they go and buy a product. The banking activity which a tourist requires to do his or her financial transactions, feel secured when they travel. The entertainment activities like looking at the performance of various artists, the tradition, the culture of that place. They definitely require insurance companies' help for their travel insurance, for the health insurance, for their luggage insurance. So all these insurance companies constitute as a secondary component of the tourism industry. As I said earlier, communication services. So the telecommunication, the media, the advertising, publishers. I would like to apologize for the spelling error there. In advertising agencies, and the other secondary constituent are the hawkers and coolies. So these porters who carry the luggage, and the food cart vendor or the basic suppliers of basic amenities will constitute the secondary component of the tourism industry. These are the references which were used for this session. So we will quickly summarize what we have learned in this session. We have learnt about the constituent of tourism industry. In this session, we have discussed about the various constituents of tourism industry, which are the primary and secondary. In primary, the attraction, accommodation, transportation, intermediaries, food and beverage are considered as primary constituents of tourism industry. In the secondary constituents, we can see the activities which are required for a tourist to get involved, and the various amenities, the banking facilities or the insurance comes under the secondary constituents of tourism industry. Hope you would have liked the session. Thank you.